Welkom in my Afrikaanse klas, graad 12's. Ons begin met Poppy die drama. Vandag se les gaan oor die agtergrond, the background, and the title. Now, that is, you should understand what that is. It's very important to understand the background of this drama that comes from a book that she's written. So this is what this whole lesson is going to be about. First of all, we're going to talk about the author of the drama, Elsa Joubert. She was a very well-loved author, has written amazing books. And here is, she died 2 years ago. At a stage in her life, she was the editor of Huisgenoot. And then in 1948, she decided to let that part go because she just wanted to travel and write. She was well known as a person that thinks differently to mainstream. So she had a very wide look on life, and her most beloved genre was to write travel stories with a documentary angle. Sy het wyd gereis, ons sal nou daarna kyk. Sy het in 'n huis groot geword wat polities bewus was van goed wat aangegaan het. She was politically aware of what was going on in the country. You can see, I forgot the date there. She was born in 1922. So she was a young girl of 24, 26, when the apartheid's, the National Party came into power. And we know what happened then. So she was very aware, because of the house that she grew up in, of the political things in the country. Die drama is gebaseer op hierdie boek, Die Swerfjare van Poppy Nongena. Now, obviously, that is the main character, but this word here is very important. Swerfjare. Swerf is to roam. The roaming years of Poppy Nongena. And as we go through the story, we will understand this title much better. This book was published here. I think that's a mistake. I think it must be 78. Because I can remember, now I'm going to tell you how old I am. I read this book on the train from Robertson to East London, the beginning of January 1979, when I went for my first job as a teacher. So, long time ago. This book was exceptionally well accepted by the public. It was translated into 13 different languages. And you can imagine, if you now understand the story or know the content, how shocked people would have been about the content of this book. So there was reaction from various people on this book, not always positive, mind you. Dit is bekroon met verskeie pryse in Suid-Afrika. So in South Africa, she was recognized with prizes from this book. There you can see drie bekronings. But also in England, they commended her for this book because it was such groundbreaking insight into what was really going on in the other half or the other side of the people in South Africa. And then in 2002, it was crowned as one of the best romans, novellas of the 20th century. So you can see it's got standing. And that's probably also one of the reasons why it is expected of you to read this, because you cannot read this book and not be deeply touched. Goed. As a traveling story, we're quickly going to start looking at Elsa started having a diary from the 1st of January in 1935. And in this diary, she wrote and reflected a lot about politics, local politics as well as world politics. So she was immersing herself in the happenings, day-to-day things that happen in the political arena. So there's some of the genres that she wrote. The main character in this book is, of course, the person with the name Poppy. Her Xhosa name was Ntombizo Dumo. And this is very important. It means meisie uit die geslag van groot vroue. Now, as we go on in our discussion, you will see where this comes from. She was one of the women, generation after generation, that were really strong people. She is the 4th generation, and then one of the important things that influence her whole life is her marriage to Stone Nongena at the age of 16. And what is important here is to understand that he was from the Ciskei. Now we will talk about this a little bit more. A little bit of history. Now here, I've put a picture of H.F. Verwoerd here, because he was regarded as the architect of apartheid, and he had this thing of separation. So the white people will have white schools and white hospitals and place to stay, and the black people will have their schools and their hospitals and their place to stay. And administratief, is hierdie twee dele geskep. Die Transkei, now here is the Kai River, so it means over the river, and Ciskei means this side of the river. And it was a onafhanklike gebied, independent area, where it was created for the isiXhosa people to go and stay there. And he was, at that point in the beginning, this time, he was the minister of, and this is a horrible word, naturele sake. So his portfolio was the people of color. Goed. Now, what you need to also understand here, okay, we'll get back to this. Goed. Nongena, that was her new surname after she got married, meant no, you're not welcome. You can't come in here. And it's so interesting how all these things link with one another. If we think about what Nelson Mandela said, it's a long road to freedom. It was a play on this. Always we have said that the road of apartheid is a long road. And then this man came and he said it's a long road to freedom. This long road plays into the story of Poppy because she starts roaming shortly after she got married. Now, please look at the links here. Her surname means you're not welcome. She starts roaming and she's got a long journey. Can you see here, long road to freedom? And in the end of the book, we will see how these things fall into place. This traveling of Poppy, and it doesn't actually make sense in one's head. She traveled, she roamed to try and get the right to stay in the place where she was born, in the country that was her birth country. And to this day, this theme, this big theme, is relevant. Kom ons begin. Haar lang reis, so her long journey is full of obstacles. And as we pull this drama apart, we will see. Eventually, uiteindelik, after all the travels and the trying and the striving, she comes to a place of acceptance. And being at peace. Acceptance of she can't do any more. Ons praat hier, ons kry in die boek te doen met twee verskillende kulture, verwyderd van mekaar, separated. It's the white Afrikaans speaking and the Xhosa speaking black lady. And in the story, these two cultures come together. And it's so ironic where the inner circle, her and Mrs. Swanepoel's relationship becomes one of caring, of looking after one another. The external circumstances are so violent and so upsetting. So, haar reis, haar lang reis, kom op die ouend by hierdie punt uit, by hart en gemoed van 'n medemens. So eventually her travels bring her to this place, the heart and the spirit of another human being, of human beings trying to make a living in this country. Very relevant, even for today. Goed, ek wil net gou vir julle wys, Elsa Joubert het baie wyd gereis. Sy het byvoorbeeld in Madagaskar, sy was in Uganda, sy was in Egypte, sy het in Angola, sy het baie wyd in Afrika gereis. Ek het hierdie kaart vir julle hier gesit, dat julle miskien kan bietjie navorsing doen en kyk waar sy oral was. So haar stories was regtig stories wat uit Afrika gebore is. Die sosio-politieke agtergrond, the social political background of the story. She was deeply under the impression of how people from different races have to find a way to live in peace together. Selfs vyande kan draaglik gemaak word deur die besef dat hulle mense is. They are humans. En nie net iets om te verduur nie. Not just something to tolerate. Nie net loyaliteit teenoor die eie nie. Now this is very important. Not only loyalty towards people who are like me, but maar 'n oopstelling, an opening up for the, and that must be an N, for the new. For new people, for different people, for people thinking differently from what I am thinking. Sy het begin wonder in haar reise, of sy, toe sy op hierdie punt kom waar sy met Poppy te doen kry, of sy dan deur Afrika gereis het as 'n blinde, dat sy nie gesien het nie. En dan het sy hierdie ding gesê, ons mense in die land weet nie diep nie. Ons weet nie diep die mense om ons se lyding nie. Elke dag. Because if you, at the end of Poppy, you will understand what she means by suffering. It was this woman suffered. En sy wou dieper weet. Sy wou weet van, sy het skole besoek, sy het regeringskantore beginne besoek, sy het haar hande vuil gemaak. She dirtied her hands to get in there and find out how are the people living. And then she met this person. She met Poppy Nongena. And the rest is history. Poppy, die drama van Poppy, hierdie onluste in Soweto speel 'n baie groot rol. Dit het begin in Soweto en dit het oorgespoel in Yanga toe en later Guguletu in die Kaap. Ek het vir julle hier 'n foto gesit. Julle kan op die internet gaan kyk hoe dit gelyk het en wat alles gebeur het. Op die 26ste Desember van 1967 staan Poppy voor Elsa se deur. She comes to her door. And she is this broken, upset person about what happened the previous night and the day before, 25th and 26th of December in Yanga. And she starts telling her story of absolute terror the previous night. After Elsa heard the story of Poppy, she had the background to actually begin to understand. She went to see Poppy in Yanga, and then she invited her. Sy nooi haar om na haar toe te kom, and the story of her life, to tell Elsa her story of the life. And that is how this book came about. Now here is some photos. This was the real Poppy. There's also a movie, guys, that you, if you want to watch it, it's a very fair representation of the book. The touching points between these two women were the fact that they were both mothers, that they both spoke Afrikaans, and they became this mother human. Both of them ripped apart, verskeurd op baie verskillende maniere. And this is what they said. or what their intention was. Saam, together, sou hulle die werk namens hulle kinders onderneem. So they wanted to do this for the sake of their children, sodat die vreemdheid tussen hulle opgehef kan word. So the differences could be taken out of the way, sodat hulle medemenslike begrip kon oordra. So they wanted to convey this whole thought of we are human beings. We both are human beings. Daar's geen, and this is very important that you understand this, daar's geen aanklag in die boek nie. There's no blaming. En dit gaan nie in die eerste plek oor wit-swart verhoudings nie. So it's not in the first place about black and white relationships. Maar oor die mens op aarde, the human on earth, and the job that you have to complete and live your life in relation to others. Goed, so dit was ons eerste kennismaking met Poppy. Ek hoop julle verstaan ietsie van die titel beter. Poppy die drama, Poppy Swerfjare van Poppy Nongena. Ons sal nog baie daaroor gesels. Tot 'n volgende keer.